sometimes in life, you got to make a tough decision. You got to make decisions that sometimes you just put on the spot, man. And I'm in one of those positions where I feel like I'm put on the spot, and I got to make a decision. I got to make a tough one. Andre Ward will defeat Kovalev. I'm gonna just end the video with that. Now I'm joking. Here's the thing. I think that this will be a tough fight. I am no way. Well, for one, I'm gonna rephrase that. I believe he will win. I'm not saying he's going to win. I believe that Andre Ward will use an inside game. I believe he will use an outside game. I believe that he will use mobility. I believe that he will use precision. He will be very tactful and tactical, and very diligent and meticulous in his approach to facing Sergey Kovalev, one of the most devastating punchers in light heavyweight, maybe history. This is a fight that he needs to win. This is a fight that Kovalev needs to win. But this is a fight that Andre Ward's skills mandate that he should be a bigger star in the sport of boxing. Because he is not at that level right now where his skills are. His skills are at pay-per-view level. His star status is not. He should be able to, he's going to have to win this fight. This is a fight that he needs to win. But this will not be a fight of just will and I need to win this fight. No amount of will can just beat Kovalev. You're not going to necessarily just out-will him. Both of these fighters are great boxers. And what I mean by that is, they're great technical boxers. Kovalev has a great jab. Kovalev has a great right hand. He has a great jab. He has great mechanics. So does Andre Ward. Meaning that these two fighters are not just two fighters that you can necessarily just outwill, and neither one are going to outwill each other. Neither one are known for throwing tons and tons and tons of punches. Kovalev, while a dominant puncher and a hard-hitting puncher, does not throw a ton of punches. And we know Andre Ward does not throw a ton of punches. And he's not particularly a knockout artist. Although I do believe he has underrated punching power. I believe that he will show enough punching power in that night in order to edge out a unanimous decision. I do not believe that this should be a split decision. If he does what I believe he will be able to do, I believe that he will be able to. I believe the first few rounds will be difficult. I believe that as he learns Kovalev, I believe he will be able to utilize his speed. Although he's not the fastest of fighters, he is faster than Kovalev. He will utilize precision and timing in order to counteract Kovalev's immense power. Kovalev is a tough fighter. I'm not saying that this is going to be an easy fight. But I do believe that Ward should be able to edge out Kovalev, in my opinion, which I would see in a 7-5 or 8-4 type of a thing in terms of rounds. 7 rounds to Andre Ward, 5 rounds to Kovalev. And this is going to be a tough one. I don't think either one, whoever wins, because this is just a prediction, and this is not even a solid prediction that I stand on. I don't even know if I put money on this fight unless I have to. But because I make predictions and I do that, I'm going with Andre Ward. I'm going with the pound for pound, who I believe right now is the pound for pound best fighter in the world. And because although Kovalev is the stronger fighter, because he is not a heavyweight, he will not, in my opinion, be strong enough to counteract the skill of Andre Ward. So Andre Ward, a lot of people will say, well, he's not what he used to be. He's not. To hell with that. He has no excuse. If Andre Ward loses that night, there is no excuse. There will be no excuse of a layoff. He just has to go in there and win. If he doesn't win, that's on him. There's no excuses. I don't want to hear he's not the same fighter, or man, neither one of these guys are young pups in the game. They both very dominant. They both have been dominant, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you say. Neither one will have an excuse. These are two guys, in my opinion and in my mind, they will be walking in as 1A and 1B in terms of pound for pound. Certainly in terms of light heavyweight, pound for pound, you can always put Chocolatito in there, or Triple G, of course. But they will be walking in and really just being the best fighters in the world. And that, in my opinion, this is the most important fight of the year. And this is in terms of a boxing fan, I think any hardcore boxing fan will put this up with Mayweather and Pacquiao in terms of anticipation. This fight will certainly more than likely exceed Mayweather and Pacquiao in terms of excitement during the course of the fight. But in terms of anticipation, this fight is up there with Mayweather and Pacquiao. Not as far as the casual fans. This fight will probably not even make 1/10 of the money in the pay-per-view earnings that Mayweather and Pacquiao generated. But in terms of a hardcore boxing fan, this is what the fight we want to see, and this is going to be a really good fight. So, but let me know who you guys got. You got Ward, you got Kovalev, and why on both sides. Let me know.